So, the 12 Pubs of Christmas tradition is back with us again. It's been running, I think, for about 6 years now. Some people love it. Some people kind of think of it as a bit of a curse to their quiet drinking in a pub, in Dublin pub. So, what's the story with it? Well, it's kind of a tradition for friends to get together around Christmas time and attempt to make it to 12 pubs, having a drink in each pub. It's kind of a Herculean feat if you can manage it, and it's probably not too advisable as either. So where did it come from? What's the story with it? Why has it been around for so long? Why has it got a lasting impact? Well, it's been around for approximately 6 years, so we're told by some of the pubs. I only remember about 4 of those years, but 6 years apparently is how long it's been going for. There's various kind of theories on where it came from. Some say it's kind of a continuation of the Bagot Mile. Bagot Mile is kind of a pub crawl along Bagot Street where you hit 12 pubs. Like it's kind of an old rugby drinking tradition. And then people started to gradually do it in their own groups of friends on Bagot Street. It becomes a bit too busy, so they start spreading out to other parts of the city. There's another story that people brought it back from a J1 to Boston. I don't know how valid that story is because a J1 is during the summer, obviously, but maybe they were told about it in Boston and brought the tradition back with them. So who likes it? Who doesn't like it? Why do they like it? Why don't they like it? I'd say there's quite a big split down the middle between Dubliners as to whether they like it, whether they enjoy taking part in the tradition as it is now. I suppose the benefits are you get to get together with a big group of friends. You don't have to book a function room. You get to go to some great pubs around the city centre and you get to have a bit of a laugh. The downside of it is somebody's always going to wreck the fun. Somebody's going to have a set of rules that don't quite meet the decorum of some of the pubs in the city centre, and inevitably something gets stolen, somebody falls over, something gets smashed, or somebody's treated poorly. So I think that's where some of the negativity around the 12 pubs comes from. Some of the groups having less than pleasant rules. I think that's why we're seeing kind of an uptake in Dublin pubs saying we don't really want 12 pubs groups in because they want to be able to keep their remaining customers happy. They want them coming back every time, every Christmas, once a week or however so often. If you think about it, a 12 pubs group coming in, say if there's 10 or 20 of them, they're probably going to stay here for about half an hour having their drink. They'll all spend a lot of money, but it's probably not return business for the publican, and that's why there's kind of a reluctance in some pubs to allow them in. That doesn't mean that you can't wear your Christmas jumper and not get in. A lot of the publicans have been saying that you can still wear your Christmas jumper. They don't want to turn people away just based on what they're wearing. So it's more big groups that are doing the 12 pubs that they'll be turning away. There's probably about 12 pubs in total that we have a list of that aren't allowing those pubs groups in. I expect that might grow a bit this year. You can find a list of all the pubs not allowing 12 pubs groups in below this video here. So you might want that list if you want to avoid 12 pubs groups, or you might want that list if you're trying to make a route for yourself and you don't want to get caught out and have to make a new plan on the fly. So if you are doing the 12 pubs, just remember to be respectful as you are on every other day of the year. And if you see one of your friends acting the maggot, just ask them to maybe cut it out. Apart from that, have a wonderful drinking season over Christmas.